Hello guys, this is our third day in Tokyo, and we're going to transfer from another hotel. So from Appa Hotel Roppongi, we're going to Ueno. So nandun banda yung hotel namin. So this is our luggage. Dala-dala, my goodness. Alright. So ang ground temperature dito ay nasa 4 degrees Celsius. Okay. Hi guys. So nandito na kami banda sa other side ng hotel namin. Dito kami magsa-subway. So nag-train lang kami from Roppongi station. And we're trying to look for a elevator dahil ang dami namin luggage. Good luck.
From the busy streets of Roppongi at Appa Hotel 6, ngayon naman lipat tayo sa isa pang exceptional at super trendy na hotel dito sa Ueno. Pero secret na muna, hindi ko muna sasabihin kung alin yon. Stay tuned kasi for sure magugulat kayo.
So guys, and we are now here at Hotel Villa Fontaine here at Ueno. Okay, here is the outside look of the hotel. Yan. Okay. So here is your inside look pagpasok mo sa lobby. So you have here all of your essentials na kakailanganin nyo. You also have here smoking room. Tapos you have here vending machine, microwave. Tapos waiting area here. Then sofa on the left side. You also got this very long table. Then on the other side you have here the reception counter. So we're going to check. This is our second hotel in Tokyo. So we stayed here sa Villa Fontaine sa Ueno. When you go inside, on your left you will see a big mirror. Then when you go on the right side, you will see a very spacious na bathroom. You have bathtub here, shower, Japanese toilet, and then many more. And when you go here, by far this is one of the spacious room na nakita ko dito sa Tokyo. So this is my second time going here sa Tokyo. So napaka-spacious siya in terms of yung mga previous na hotel na natuluyan ko, yung Hotel Tavinos, Appa Hotel. So this one is the most spacious. So yan, yung bed, okay din siya, same pa rin, double bed. When you go here, you have enough space para mag-ayos ng gamit mo. Then you have desk here, and then a telephone, a time clock, and then on this side is your flat screen TV, and you also have a humidifier. Then okay, mini fridge also. Tapos you have kettle as well. Nakalimutan ko palang daanan, you have here cloth area. So pwede ka dyan mag-hanger ng mga pinlansya mo, and you can also borrow iron sa lobby. So yeah, that is a quick review of our hotel here sa Ueno. This is the Villa Fontaine located at Ueno. Napakalapit niya sa train station. Okay guys, bye! Hello guys, so after checking in, we're going to Kamakura. So we're going to the beach doon, then punta tayo sa mga temple. We're going to try also yung train nila sa tabi ng beach. Also yung mga cafe, Trend Cafe na nasa tapat din mismo ng beach. Sabi nila ito daw yung mga magagandang pinupuntahan na city nearby sa Tokyo. So let's see. So right now naglalakad kami papunta doon sa train station. Ang ground temperature right now is around 6 degrees Celsius. So hindi masyadong malamig, but we're expecting for the worst because gilid ng beach yung pupunta namin. Anyway, so Hindi na rin ako masyado nag-heavy meal because hirap kasi mag dito mag-CR kapag ganitong winter kasi nakasuot kami ng tights and diba? So mamaya try namin itong halal din dito. Ayun, this one halal din dito. Halal. Sige, try namin mamaya. So watch out sa mga kapatid natin Muslim.
From the hassle ng Tokyo, tara samahan niyo ko sa isang chill DIY trip to Kamakura, home of the Great Buddha Temple at syempre, beach vibes. Let's go and explore Japan the budget-friendly way, the Filipino traveler way.
So, this is one of the great thing about Ueno, no? Ang daming kainan. Mapahalal or non-halal, ang dami. So, yeah, I guess not bad din na dito tayo tumuloy. Tsaka very accessible siya sa mga subway station tsaka mga JR line. So quick recap lang tayo sa mga hindi pa nakapanood ng previous ko na Japan trip. So we discovered this one, itong Tokyo subway. So this is great because we only paid for the 48 hours kasi mayroon naman 72 hours pero yung 72 hours mamaya pa namin i-claim. So this is 48 hours. I only paid 349 for this one. And then siyempre hindi naman po lahat subway yung line. So may mga JR line. For JR line you have to use Suica. So yung Suica. On my next episode we're going to discuss the difference between IC card, Suica, and then Tokyo subway. So all of these things will be discussed on a separate vlog or video. So yun lang. Going to recharge our Suica. So this is how you recharge your Suica. So choose mo na yung English.
Will be displayed in
Tapos mga ba to? Insert. Pasok mo muna yung Suica. Once na naipasok na, piliin nyo lang yung ilalagay nyo. Okay, yung amount. Tapos, pakain nyo na yung card. Once na umilaw na yan, pakain nyo na lang yung card. So, yan. So, ayun na yung balance natin. Okay, amount charge. Tapos, pindutin nyo yung receipt. Tapos, kunin nyo yung Suica card. Then, don't forget to get your receipt. Okay? So that's how you reload your Suica. So very important din tong Suica, ha. Lalo na pagka hindi subway yung sasakyan niya. So we just got off the train and we're heading towards to another station. So dito kami bumaba sa Shinbashi and lilipat kami ng Yokosuka line going to Kamakura. So yun na. So, yun no, sumakay kami ng JR line papuntang mga ba to? Shinbashi. Then from Shinbashi, transfer kami ng another blue line going to Kamakura via Yokosuka line. Yan. Napaka-informative. Hey guys, don't forget to follow me or subscribe me here on YouTube. I wonder, magkano kaya ibabawas sa Suica natin?
Medyo may train transfer along the way pero don't worry, madali lang sundan at super convenient. So guys, i-breakdown muna natin yung mga dadaanan natin. So from Ueno Station, sakay muna kayo ng JR Yamanote Line papuntang Tokyo Station. Pagdating doon, lilipat naman tayo ng JR Yokosuka Line na dediretso na hanggang Kamakura. Super convenient at budget-friendly kaya perfect for DIY trip.
Hello guys, kakababala namin dito sa train station sa Kamakura and we are going here sa Churugaoka Hachimangu Shrine. mango. Kung ano man yun, mango or mango. Anyway, malapit lang naman siya, walking distance lang siya from here sa Kamakura. So here is the sign. Pagka nakita nyo yung Torii Gates, head towards lang dyan, shopping district yan dito sa Kamakura. And then, hindi ka na maliligaw. Okay? So don't forget to visit the information booth doon sa may Kamakura station for your map guide. Sorry, tourist map guide. Okay? Tara. Dami rin mga food dito. Oh, what? Oil, cheese. Naman ng cheese dito.
After a smooth train ride, nandito na tayo sa famous Kumachi Street dito sa Kamakura. Isa ito sa pinaka-busy at pinaka-vibrant spots. Punong-puno ng food stalls, cafes at souvenir shops. While walking along the street, hahanap tayo ng local food to try like matcha ice cream, freshly grilled dango at iba pang Japanese street food. At syempre, titingin din tayo ng mga cute at unique souvenirs para sa mga pasalubong natin sa Pinas. Let's explore this foodie and shopping paradise together.
Parang sarap mag-food trip dito.
Gusto mo nga.
Pwede ba lahat ng food trip man?
Parang ang kwan ng libak.
Napaka-underrated nito. Dami mga pwedeng kainin, pwedeng bilhin. Kaya kayo guys, pag nasa Tokyo kayo, bumisita kayo dito sa Kamakura. Guarantee, maganda talaga dito. So we are now here at the shop where you can buy these cute stickers here in Kamakura. So right now we're looking for a unique sticker. So may mga keychain din dito. Basically, I'm looking for a unique pero itong mga sticker na to, binili ko para dun sa pusa ko. So I have Persian na puti at saka orange. Dito. So ito rin. This one is cute. This one is kind of cute. So I'll be getting this one. And I'll be getting this one too. Probably this one.
Thank you. Wait for you.
Yun lang. I believe ito na lang muna kunin ko. Tapos, don't forget to visit this one. It's B-side label. Located lang dito sa may shopping center sa Kamakura. Finally, nabili ko na to mga stickers sa B-side label. Located here at Kamakura.
Guys, ang daming food stall dito. Perfect time to look for something na masarap na tikman. Let's hunt for a local snack to try.
Parang waffle nila. Tapos may feeling siya na pwede kang pumili ng custard, ng chocolate, vanilla, so anything. So yun lang. I-try namin. Ganito yung itsura niya. Tapos lalagyan na lang ng filling. Para siyang waffle.
Ito na guys, nakahanap na tayo ng isa sa mga interesting treats dito sa Kamakura. Ang pancake na may custard or chocolate filling. Ang bango niya, super fluffy yung texture. Tapos ang creamy ng custard or chocolate sa loob. Perfect combo ito. First bite pa lang, grabe ang sarap. Simple pero very comforting. Perfect habang naglalakad dito sa Kumachi Street. Isa ito sa mga must-try snacks dito sa Kamakura.
Lapit na tayo sa or shrine. Oo naman siya. Apa kasi ng pangalan, hindi ko makabisado. Alam nyo guys, itong Kamakura, it gives you parang Kyoto vibes. Napaka-peaceful. And also underrated yung shopping street nila. By far sa lahat na nakita ko sa Osaka, sa iba ba yung mga famous? Yung sa Nagoya din na nakita din namin na shopping center. Even sa Tokyo. Mas maganda yun dito sa Kamakura. Ang unique na mga foods. And also ang cute din ng mga souvenirs na mabibili mo rito. Katulad ng pinakita ko sa inyo na sticker. Tsaka may mga ceramic din sila dito. So we are now here dito sa pupuntahan natin na shrine din. Kakross na lang siguro tayo. We'll see if this is for free. Because this is my first time visiting this place. Hachimango Shrine. Yun na lang. Yun na lang itawag ko rito. Total, yun na naman ang description niya. Hachimango Shrine. Hachimango Shrine. Napakalapit nito sa sa Kamakura. Literal, sobrang lapit. Like, parang 500 meters away lang siya sa Kamakura Station.
Now, we're crossing papunta sa Churukaga Hachimango Shrine. Isa ito sa mga pinaka-iconic spots dito sa Kamakura. Ang ganda ng entrance pathway surrounded by nature. Cannot wait to explore inside and feel the traditional Japanese vibe.
Hachimango Shrine. Very good. I believe this shrine is for free. Confirm muna natin.
Mapapansin nyo agad yung peaceful atmosphere dito sa Kamakura. Ang daming local at tourists, pero ramdam mo pa rin yung calm and traditional vibes. Ang ganda ng view habang papalapit tayo.
We finally made it here sa Hachimango Shrine. Sa may Kamakura. So right now we're just looking for some photo spot that we can take some pictures. Here, parang pwede dito. Yung place na yan. Pwede dyan. Picture. Kuha tayo ng picture dyan. Then here. Also. When you go straight here, you'll see the shrine or the temple nandito sa taas. Pero baka hindi na tayo umakyat dyan. Yan lang. And then they also have here information booth where you could ask for a copy of the map ng Hachimango. Then yeah, basically same lang ito ng mga ibang temple. Right now pala ang ground temperature dito sa Kamakura is 9 degrees Celsius. So hindi masyado malamig dito. But right now napakadami ng tao. Bakit na kasi iba? So yeah, let's take some photos and post it online.
Nabitin ba kayo? Don't worry, more to come. Next episode, pupunta naman tayo sa beach area. At syempre, sa pinaka-iconic na slam dunk train crossing dito sa Kamakura. Kaya make sure to watch out for that. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more travel content. So that's all for today, guys, and see you on my next travel vlog.